Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and last time around on Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, we were exploring the animancers' quarters area in the city of Defiance Bay. And we're talking to the statue, and the statue is a guy who lives here, or he's like the leader of the animancers, I think. But anyways, let's ask him about how he has come to be in his present state. In the statue, you mean? Well, I was old, and it seemed wrong to me. A lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday, I would wake up in a new body, none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are ever to unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in spite of our condition, of that I am quite sure. To live on as part of something I helped build seemed to me a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple as our techniques go, and for that I am grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again, one of our animancers will humor me and consult over some problem, but they are a jealous breed and are too often afraid to collaborate. If you are considering it yourself, I can tell you it isn't for the easily bored. Tell me about the Sanitarium. A history lesson, this is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. Like you. Also, I apologize if the voice is different or something from it's been a few days since I've played, so yeah. We are an old institution as Durwood goes. This is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth in Defiance Bay brought with it a host of problems. One of the worst was those born with, shall we say, ill-favored souls came to populate its streets in droves. Thus, the Sanitarium. Brackenbury was a natural fit. It was growing, but there were also a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion in animancy, much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of a few careless practitioners. But in time it was forgotten, as all things are. Since then we have been at the forefront of animancy's resurgence. We have paid host to many gifted researchers and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transferences were done here, and we have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today I can't say it's exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from a Durwood's more excitable denizens whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy, and they see it involves something they don't understand. So it's natural for them to suspect people whose understanding exceeds theirs. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment, defending the entire science of animancy at hearing before the Duke, absurd as it sounds. If it does not go well, it could be the end of animancy in Durwood. I fear Avar may be swayed by all this unrest, irrational though it may be. We shall see. Farewell, my friend. Let us rob your peoples. Let's rob them. I don't know if I've been in here before, like I said. I don't think it. This man's soul was torn asunder by a Buick. Oh my. Can we not talk to you? We can talk to those guys, but not you. As you can see, the patient is something. The animancer places a small stone upon the patient's forehead. I don't get it. A portion of his soul was recovered. I don't really care. Let's see what books you have to sell. Well, it's not sell so much as, yes, St. Waidwin Farmer Become God. This book seems very, very popular. St. Waidwin Farmer Become God. I thought it was about Galawain, but that's just me. I don't think Galawain was a farmer before. I think he was like always a god. Let's talk to this animancer. Animancer straightens his robes and gives you a nod. Okay, I don't care. Books, I don't care. I can rob them, but there's no real point. The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernia, a Violian tragedy. I can't speak, apparently. Anyways, I think we were here looking for, some animancer or something. Yeah, we need to sell the rod of Aesculapius, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's not Greek mythology, I know that. Just go with it, alright? How about you? Will you buy rods? Will you buy my rod? Come on. Nans? Maybe Nans will buy the rod.
Hail, traveler.
An elderly woman peruses the shelves with a quickness and energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't have patience anymore, child. Too busy with my research. Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Midsail? That chatty old fishwife's been babbling about me, I see. She laughs and rolls her eyes. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Nans examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Imitel told you true, I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. Lore 4! Nonsense! This could easily be repaired by someone with the proper skills! Her eyes flash under their sagging eyelids. I got the skills all right, and you know more than the average relic hunter, I see. Aha! You see, you've played Knifey Spoony before. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. I've got to soak the broken ends in Fiend's blood compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. I could do it to the tune of 1,800 pans. I don't know if it's actually going to be any good. Like, knowing this game, all the best equipment is just like random shit that you enchant for yourself, and this is going to be like a piece of garbage. Also, we use more crossbows than scepters. But I mean, you know, just pay me for the pieces. Don't try to shortchange me this time. Look, I'll do it for the scientific interest. I expect you'll want to watch and see that your money's being put to good use. Better get comfortable then. She lays out an array of powders, potions, and other obscure ingredients on her desk. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you'd never know it had been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. She gazes at it wistfully. Take good care of it. Nans regards you with bright, intelligent eyes. Can I help you with something else? What would you say you do around here? I'm an animancer, used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was young, but lately I've found research better suited to my current pace. She pats a creaking knee and laughs. I'd like to know more about the Sanitarium. It's the official center of animancy in Defiance Bay, founded in 2729. And before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at the time. It was built to treat ailments of the mind and soul. Important sort of place to have in a growing city, and its construction marked the end of the animancy slowdown that followed the Bale Reach accident. The Bale Reach accident? She shakes her head. A terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside the Bale Mars shattered the souls of dozen volunteers. Her voice lowers to a growl. Of course, we'll never know exactly what went wrong because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for a slower pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed, but it also helped concentrate the practicing animancers here in Defiance Bay. Farewell. Let us check out our rod. Engwithan Sceptre. It's really shit. Like, it's not good. Like, it's actually not good. It's like 12 to 18 points of damage. And with a pistol, we can do 29 to 39. It's not good. God dang it. Well, we'll keep it, I guess. Like, what else am I supposed to do here? Anyways, let's explore the rest of this area. Maybe there's a quest giver or something. And then we still need to go and, do that delivery. Hey, Aloth returns to the stronghold with reputation in Durwood Village. Wait, what? Okay. Well, that's good. Anyways, we need to go... And we need to deliver a package in Copper Lane for that dude with, like, that lady who was a bird. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't worry about it. That lady who was a bird. No, I remember her name. Her name is Palagina. Because it's like Paladin, and then Gina is like a girl's name. So then Palagina, because she's a lady and she's a paladin. Also, she's a bird. Mostly because she's a paladin. Well, I don't actually know if she is a paladin. Like, she has that look about her. I suppose I don't really know if she's actually a bird, but she has that look about her. Let's talk to Modred. An animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances in the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Good day, stranger.
Whoa. He forces a polite smile. What would you say you do around here? My area of focus is wicts, more specifically how to cure them. What's a wict? A hollowborn who received a transplanted animal's soul during infancy. One of Animance's early efforts to cure the legacy, if not a successful one. He removes his spectacles and wipes his brow. They show signs of developmental abnormalities through their childhood, but when they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of care. Transplanting an animal's souls into children seems like an odd solution. We animancers were trying to do something about the crisis, better than letting it swallow a generation of children. He stares at a fixed point on the far wall. And despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it the salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings, of their families. He takes a slow breath. The complications don't begin until puberty, but that's when incompatibilities between the body and soul take shape. Children become violent, ravenous. But we pay dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it, but we wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help, and we did the best we could. I still don't know if that absolves us. Why do you study wicts? What kind of question is that? Just think of all the families that could be healed, the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? Animancy has an answer here. I know it. It's a simple matter of working it out. All right. Bye. Yeah. Go away. Nobody likes you. You're a bastard, and let's see what you have. Whoa. What? Why is there... Look. I know I'm save scumming. I don't care. First of all, let's take a look at his books. Alright, that's a lot of money. Let's just... I wonder if he's going to be like, don't do this shit. Let's examine the trunk more closely. The lack of dust on the trunk surface and the long scratches on the tile flooring suggest the trunk is frequently used and moved throughout the laboratory despite its considerable size. They look like claw... Oh, is he hiding a ghoul? Let's open the trunk. Aww. You'll need to find the key. I wonder if we can talk to him about the trunk. Or is the key in here? No, maybe we'll need to talk to him.
How do you do?
What's with the trunk? What's with the trunk? What's with the trunk? God damn. Oh, I know why. I know what I can do. Hold on. Let us sneak. See if you can find a hidden compartment somewhere. Because I see this like little thing here. It's like a laboratory. I don't know. Seems a little skeevy. Seems a little scary. More anime? Whoa, you have like a thing. Let's talk to Belasiege.
Hail, traveler.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Ikosi, here I am looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakening. Sublimating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animance's greatest successes, and I'm working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Waidwin's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revua with nothing to show for my efforts. I am awakened. I've been recalling flashes of a past life. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. But I thank you for the offer. Are you the animancer who's been buying... Well, I don't care about that. Let's ask her about the Violian Republics. It's a dynamic and respected field, even with the Bale Reach incident, did little to slow it. People in the Republics are more accepting of risk, less superstitious, ready to try anything that shows promise. But animancy also has potential to do great harm. People should turn to the gods for answers. Let's do this one. This is true of any great technology. You can cut a man open to remove sick flesh, and there are chances you kill him. Build a boat to explore a new land, and perhaps it sinks with you abroad. Surely these things make us better off, even though they sometimes fail. Alright, bye. Bye. Are there just like a bunch of freaking animancers that don't do anything, but like are there? It's kind of annoying. Guards? No. Let's go in here. There's nothing here. Let's...
Laying low.
Sneaky. We might find something, right? Is my thinking. Let's turn on the D for a second. Nope. Okay. Let's turn it off and... We'll head back out here, and I guess we need to lock... They'll probably be mad if we lockpick it. Okay. Right. Are they going to be mad if we lockpick it? Look. I'm going to lockpick the door. Or I'm just going to not lockpick it because I don't have the key. So, I'm going to leave now. Because, like, I know there's something in here, but I don't know what. And it annoys me. But anyways, we need to go into Copper Lane. We also need to explore the rest of this area, I think. But, I mean, we've already explored, like, at least one of the parts of this area. Well, we've explored this part, definitely. We've explored the Animancers College, or whatever you want to call it. We've also explored the area with all the ciphers in it. But I think there was an inn. Yeah, there was an inn that we didn't fully explore. I mean, we kind of did. We kind of explored it. But then there might be some other areas. So I'm just going to check the world map real quick. Or not the world map, but this thing's map. Yeah, the House of Dominal, we did not explore that. We did not explore Raiment Manor. And the Charred Barrel, we kind of explored. I mean, I think it's fine. We kind of explored it. It should be good. Yeah. Yeah, we did explore it. Because, yeah, I remember because when we went there, I was like, let's explore this place. And then we did. And then we got that quest from the dude, and he was like, talk to this whore for me, because she has the relic, and I want it now. Let's talk to Domnell Dorman. He's going to be like, why are you here? You could just attack him. Tell me about House Domnall. It's a house. Leave now. Okay. Farewell. Oh, all right. I guess we don't really have anything we can do there. It's just these damn rich people with their big-ass houses. They don't allow us regular folks inside of them. They think they're too good.
Slew the ogre with one blow. What do you think?
Great. Wonderful. What? Sorry, I lost track of things when you got to the part about when you mentioned the thing,
Would you prefer it if Nirawa were facing a Stelgar while undressed?
How about half-dressed? Mail on top, nothing on bottom. Tell the story like that next time.
Okay. Heravius has some particular tastes, you know. I can't really say anything about that. Master of the house doesn't tolerate shirking. That's why you're talking with this fucking guard? Alright, let's... She is sensitive. Okay. Are we just, like, allowed in here? Seriously? Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his own books. Okay. Is that, like, really a problem? I don't see why that's a problem. You know, the man is studying. That's what he enjoys doing. Like, you can read for yourself, right? I imagine, like, these nobles know how to read. That's just my thinking, though. I don't know for sure. Hey, let's talk to Lord Raymond. What are you doing inside of my house, probably? Lord Raymond holds the shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has the sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all his days and most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself! He snaps the pages in his hands. I am lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you be off. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna go and check upstairs in your house. And it's gonna be fun. Because you probably have stuff because you're a rich person, and I'm gonna take it because I am a thief. Oh, never mind. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted on the upper floor. You can backhand her? Okay, fine. Let's do it. She collapses without a sound. You know, I think that the guards will probably just attack us because there's probably guards up here. Yeah, I figured as much. Let's go. Like, that was, if there were no guards, it would have been fine.
I shall.
Right, but there are. So I don't know what these areas are for, but I'm sure, I'm sure some plots will develop at some point being like, Raymond guy is a jerkintosh. Please kill him. But anyway, we're going to go to Copper Lane, and we're going to deliver a parcel to some dude there. Who do we need to deliver it to? At all costs, deliver the package to Gareth. And Gareth is at the Goose and Fox. This is Brackenbury, yeah. We're going to go to Copper Lane. Gareth is at the Goose and Fox, which is the inn inside of Copper Lane. It's weird because there's like two inns. There's the Goose and Fox, but then there's also the inn from the district we just came from, which is the inn. Like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's an inn. And it's the one where Naunton and Naunton's friend's wife are there now. I guess she's his wife now, because, like, yeah. But anyways, we're going to go to the Goose and the Fox. And I'm pretty sure that Palagina is a recruitable companion. That's my thinking. Who the heck is this? Oh, it's some guy. I don't know. It's like these weird, like, soul NPCs are kind of a waste of time, is my philosophy. I don't think they have any bearing on the actual game. That's the problem. So yeah, who are we talking to? Some guy named Gareth? This is Bodyguard. He's not the one I wanted to talk to. This is Mercenary. Maybe Gareth is back here. Is here somewhere? This is Actor, Merchant. No Gareths, huh? Brad Furus. This is just like the actual freaking... This is the kitchen. They don't actually have any cooks, which is odd, but let's talk to this innkeeper. Be like, blah, do you know who Gareth is? I'd like to order some refreshments. Hey, you can buy a dog? Well, we already have a dog, so I'm not going to replace my dog with a yellow lab. Sorry about that. Let's go. Where the hell is Gareth? Oh, this is Gareth, yeah. Alright, let's talk to him. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood, paneling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eye. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. Verzana has a delivery for you. He glances around and snatches the pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Dominoes have spies everywhere. Oh, we're gonna kill the Dominoes? Sweet. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. What do the Dominoes have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Let's say the Dominoes have exclusive rights to certain trade merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. I don't think I've heard of the Dominoes. The more important thing is making sure they don't hear of you. They're old Brackenbury stock, but these days the Dominoes are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. Did I just do something illegal? No. What was in that pouch? Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn or celibacy. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Oh my god, it's Dominoes! They're here to attack us. Donna. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking on the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer wraps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back on her heels. There's always one more deal, Gareth. Unless you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. Stay silent. You got pluck, but don't try to hold out on me, especially when I'm not inclined. Especially not when I'm inclined to let you off the hook. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. She eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. So what do you say to killing Verzano? I'll decide his fate when I talk to him. Tell me about the Domitals! I don't know whether to be relieved or insulted. We're one of the wealthiest families in Defiance Bay. Let's just say, however, that some of our business practices are not officially sanctioned. Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you? He's used you to do his dirty work without telling you anything about what you were carrying or who you were crossing. Of course, I'd also consider it a personal favor, and House Dominal is never stingy with its friends. The loyal ones, anyway. I'll decide his fate when I talk to him instead. What if I kill you instead? No. You'd better make up your mind quickly because we're going to pay him his dues one way or the other. Just make sure you stay out of our way. Okay. So, we might kill him, we might not. We'll see. Depends what we feel like doing. Verzano. I like this guy's name. It sounds pretty cool. You know, I think he's from the Vilean Republics. That's why he has like a different sounding name, as opposed to people. Well, all of them have a different sounding name. Let's be honest. Fucking Eater. Like what kind of name is that? Nobody would name their kid that. Brackenbury. We need to go to. I really wish there was like some way to just like quickly travel to different districts instead of having to go through. I think you can. Maybe I should have just headed down to the world map, but, like, I mean, we're already here. Who's this poor kid? Let's talk to Gordy. A young boy watches the passer-by and counts the grimy handful of coins. His face and arms are smudged with dirt, but except for the grass stains, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, furtive effort to pocket his coins. The boy stares at you, his mouth hanging open. What, you never seen a goddamn unicorn moon man before? After several seconds frozen in silence, he squints and mumbles, "What's that on your head?" He snaps out of his trance, but continues to watch you with fascination. "Hey, mister, want to know a secret? I know a real good secret." "Careful, I've traveled the continent, and the hardest part can still come from my 7-year-old. "What is it?" "I just saw folks hiding some really neat things. I could show you where, but Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers. But maybe you could help with something, then we wouldn't be strangers." "Help you with what?" "The Crucible Knights have these daggers made out of March steel. It's the best steel around, except for Durgan steel, which doesn't count because no one makes it anymore. Anyway, there's this merchant over by the expedition hall, and he has a dagger made of real March steel. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid and kids don't know anything about daggers. But that's not true. I know lots about daggers. I know about the different kinds of steel. I know how the Crucible Knights make them in a forge. I know that the tip can pierce low-gauge scale armor, that one's good and sharp, cut through the bone. See, I know plenty about daggers. I really, really want this one. And if you could just get it for me, I promise I'll never ever ask for anything from anyone ever again." "March steel! The lad has good taste. I only ever had little shark stickers as a child, mostly for oysters. Still managed to poke a hole through my palm once." "How about you tell me that secret right now before I get angry?" "You can't have a dagger, you'll poke your eye out." All right, let's bully the child into telling us his secret. Gordy bursts into tears, stuttering through his sobs. "He's only a lad, Dingle Bingle. We can't be that hard up for coin." "It's not coin, man. He's like fucking, I don't want him to get hurt. One of the actors hit something under a loose stone here in the theater." Fucking Kada is like, Jesus Christ, man, you're bullying this kid. Hurl Gordy to the ground. "Don't try anything like that again." Okay, yeah, that's a little bit too much of a dickish move, even for me. Oh, man.
Of course.
God damn it. That's hilarious. Okay, where are these actors at? They're out here, right? Yeah. That was fucking hilarious, guys. Holy shit. Told me about the loose brick by the theater. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's sneak.
Light, flame, and sound.
There's a loose brick somewhere. I'm not sure where. Is it here? No. This is the theater, right? Like, this can't be...
What's this?
Oh. Aha! I see. Hey! Oaken Scarab figurine. Summon 3 wood beetle. And that's pretty cool. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take this Black Son as well. We're gonna take this first, and we're probably gonna give it to, Sagani. So that she has something to do with her time. We lost that other Scarab beetle, so I'm happy to have this one around. I don't know if it's, like, gonna run out of charges or something, because this horn hasn't run out of charges. It's just summon animat. Oh, this is summon three wood beetle. Does that mean that it summons 3 wood beetles, or does that mean that it works 3 times to summon 1 wood beetle? You know what? We can test it out right now. Unless we can't use it in combat, in which case we can't test it out right now. And that is absolutely the case. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end the episode right here. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.